So a 35-0 lead now after the touchdown. That is again, Circanac. That'll be a 25-yard passing play. Two passes, two completions, and two touchdowns. And with 3:47 remaining in this first quarter of play, it's all Kittson County Central. They are having no problems. So 6 plays, 5 touchdowns. And Brewer has all 5 extra point kicks. Now ready to kick off are the Bearcats. And the kick is going to be taken by Cook County. They'll return it up to about the 37-yard line. So 35-0 is the score. It's all Kittson County Central. 6 plays, 5 touchdowns. So it'll be first down and 10 for Cook County. We have 3:42 remaining in this first quarter. This will already be the 5th offensive series for Cook County at their own 37-yard line. First down and 10. Now on, it's going to be Oberholzer. He's going to hand it off and hit in the backfield once again. This time the handoff goes to, well, that'll be Talon DeBoer. So DeBoer will get it's going to be no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Apologize, we had to drop off there. Not sure what happened, but anyway, we're back. Second down and 10. If you whatever you've missed, it's been 6 offensive plays for Kittson County Central. They have 5 touchdowns. Ashton Knutson, a 71-yard run, a 22-yard run. Peterson, a 47-yard pass to Kellen Johnson for a touchdown. Elijah Muir, a 53-yard run for a touchdown. Now the big run, the biggest play of the game by far. That will be by DeBoer for Cook County. He's going to run it all the way up to the 45, maybe up to the, it'll be, well, it was at the 37, and they're up to the 46, so that'll be a 9-yard gain for DeBoer, and it'll be third down and 1. Also, besides that, Elijah Muir 53-yard run. Then it was a Peterson pass to Circanac for 25 yards. And 5 touchdowns already here in the first quarter for Kittson County Central. And they lead to big. Third down and 1. Underneath center will be Oberholzer. He has one back in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to that back and getting hit in the backfield and diving short of the first down. Again, another tremendous defensive effort by the Bearcats. Brewer came up and made the tackle. It's going to be no gain on the play. So after no gain, a gain of 9, and then no gain, it's going to be fourth down and 1. And Cook County looks like they're going to go for it here. The punts haven't been very long, and they just need a yard. Oberholzer under center. One receiver split out to each side, one back in the backfield. And now the quarterback keep, and that's going to be a false start on Oberholzer. He started taking off before the ball was snapped, and that's going to be a legal motion on Cook County. He took off way before the ball was snapped. So a loss of 5 as he started moving before the ball was snapped, and you cannot do that. That'll be the second penalty of the game assessed, both of them against Cook County. Again, we apologize for the drop-off that we had there, and it's 35-0, Kitson County Central. We'll run through all the scoring here at the end of the quarter. Right now it's 1 minute, 3 seconds left, first quarter, and they are going to punt this time. And the punt is going to hit at the 35. It takes a Cook County bounce all the way down to the 25 and to the 24. So that'll be 26 plus 9. That'll be a 35-yard punt, the best punt of the game thus far for Cook County. And with 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Kitson County Central going to have the ball. Again, 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Kitson County Central will have it at their own 24-yard line, where they have had no problems moving the ball. They've scored five times on 6 plays. Now under center is Peterson. He bobbles the ball. Now he picks it up. He's looking for some room. Cuts it back over to the far sideline. He has some blockers in front of him. He gets the first down. He's still going and then pushed out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line. So the ball went through the hands of Peterson. And even on a broken play, they're still able to get a first down and more. That'll be all the way up to the 45. So that'll be a 21-yard gain for Peterson. That'll be the 7th first down of the game for Kitson County Central. It'll be first down and 10 for the Bearcats. 41.5 seconds remaining in this first quarter. 35-0. Kitson County Central with the lead over Cook County. Bearcats going left to right in this first quarter. Now it's going to be Peterson. He's going to hand it off. A little bit of a bobble there, and looking for some room is Knutson. He's going to be bottled up, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of about 4. So Knutson, let's see where they officially spot it here. Looks like it's going to be at the 48-yard line, so that'll be a 3-yard gain, and that really hurts Knutson's yards per carry. He had gains of 71, 22, and now 3. So 96 yards on 3 carries. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. It's all Kitson County Central. They lead Cook County by a score of 35-0. And we'll take a look at the scoring here as we can tell you that Ashton Knutson, we'll do the scoring. He started it off. First play of the game, Knutson scored on a 71-yard run. Brewer kicked the extra point, and it was a 7-0 lead. That was 17 seconds into the ball game. After stopping Cook County on a 3-and-out, it was Knutson again. After a play of 32 or 33 yards rushing for Elijah Muir, down to the 22-yard line. Knutson, he goes on the next carry, 22 yards for a touchdown. Brewer kicks the extra point. It's 14-0. And that's with the 9:37 remaining in the first quarter. After another 3-and-out, Kitson County Central gets the ball back. And on the next play, with 8:16 remaining in the game, Eli Peterson dumps a 47-yard pass to Kellen Johnson. And that was 3 touchdowns on 4 plays for Kitson County Central. Brewer had the extra point kick, and it was 21-0 Kitson County Central. After another 3-and-out, Kitson County Central, Elijah Muir, he goes for 53 yards on the next play and scores a touchdown. Brewer kicked the extra point, and it was a 28-0 lead, and we weren't even halfway through the first quarter. There was still 6:14 remaining. And then after another 3-and-out, you're getting the picture here, Kitson County Central, with 3:47 remaining in the first quarter, Peterson, Eli drops back to pass, finds Serkinak for a 25-yard touchdown score. And with 3:47 remaining in the first quarter, Kitson County Central led 35-0. They lead here at the end of the first quarter by that same score, 35-0. So that's where we stand. It'll be second down and it's 7 for Kitson County Central. They have been impressive, to say the least here. They have dominated. And they're going to put 8-minute quarters on. So they'll go down to an 8-minute quarter. And underneath the center, the handoff goes left side. Looking for some room is Peterson. He had the face mask grab, but none of the officials, he did see it on the near side. It was right in front of him. Yeah, I think that'll just be a 5-yard variety. So that'll be a gain of, let's see, they're going to mark it at the 45. So that's a 7-yard gain for Knutson. But then you add 5 yards on the, they're going to give the 15-yard variety. So they're going to give the personal foul penalty. So after a gain of 7, they get an extra 15 yards on the face mask. That'll be another first down for Kitson County Central. And that's 3 penalties for 25 yards. Now dropping back and bouncing it out to the outside is Muir. He runs into the big defensive end, and it looks like that might be no gain. That was Parker Backstrom making the tackle, and actually it's going to be a loss of about a yard on the play. So after a loss of 1, they are going to give it right at the line. We'll still call it a loss of 1. It's about a half a yard, I think. No, it'll be no gain. We're going no gain. Yeah. So, yeah, he has, so there we go. I can see it now. Now the handoff goes left side. Looking for some room is Knutson. Knutson is going to be taken down inside the 15, down to, looks like they might mark it there, and that's going to be a 10-yard gain for Ashton Knutson. And that will be another first down. Again, we started with an 8-minute quarter here in the second. That's 4 minutes less than they usually are. Due to the score, it's already 35-0. And we're down to 6:35 remaining in this second quarter of play. Cook County is Coach Anderson. And the handoff goes right side. And that's going to be a gain of a couple of yards. And we're starting to see some different players coming in for Kitson County Central. That'll be Carson Peterson. He'll get his first carry of the game. That'll be a gain of 3 yards on the play. Now underneath center. And the handoff goes left side. Looking for some room again is Peterson, but he's going to be hit, and that's going to be, looks like no gain on the play. Santos in on the tackle for Cook County. That's Antonio Santos, the 5'8", 180-pound freshman. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Knutson and Muir will check back in. Peterson comes in with the play from the sideline. Kitson County Central leading 35-0. 4:55 remaining in this first half of play. Again, the second quarter was decided on by both coaches to be 8-minute quarter. Underneath center is Peterson. Peterson Drops back, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, gets by a would-be tackler. Now winding his way through, and he is close to the end zone. Is he in? And it looks like they're going to call him just short of the end zone. They're going to mark it, looks like, down to the 1. So Peterson will get a gain of 11 yards. That'll be the 7. That's the 11th first down of the half thus far for Kittson County Central. They lead 35-0, 4:35 remaining. Now looking to punch another one in is Kittson County Central. Under center is Peterson, and he's going to go with the quarterback sneak, and he is in for the touchdown. Peterson with the 1-yard run, and with 4:32 remaining in this first half of play, Kittson County Central punches it in. Eli Peterson on a 1-yard run. And it's now 41-0. And the extra point kick is going to be through. And Brewer kicks it through the uprights, and that makes it a 42-0 lead for Kittson County Central. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the first half. That's going to be coming up right after this on KROX.
Everyone at C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram in Hallock would like to wish all area teams best of luck. They're family-owned and neighbor-driven. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram is fully aware of the hard work and dedication required of area athletes to achieve success. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram is a proud supporter of local high school sports in the area. Good luck to all the area teams from C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Hallock, Minnesota, your family-owned dealership.
Well, after the timeout, Kittson County Central going to be kicking off, leading 42-0. 4:32 remaining in this one. Kittson County Central well on their way to be playing against an opponent that will be decided tonight. Again, the north top seed, which would be Kittson County Central if they win, would play the south lower seed. So they wouldn't play Hillsbeaver Creek. That is for certain. And now the kick, but they could play one of the other 3 teams depending on who wins. Now over to the near sideline, breaking a tackle, looking for some room, leaping over a tackler but running out of bounds is the return man, Talon DeBoer. So 4:24 remaining in the second quarter. The ball will be at the 39-yard line, their own 39 for Cook County. And again, we started the second quarter. Both coaches agreed on an 8-minute quarter. I would assume we're probably going to have the same thing with the third, and then we'll have a running time fourth quarter unless Cook County switches things around in a big way. Running time in the fourth quarter is 35 points. So Cook County defense has been, they have struggled against this speedy Kittson County Central team. And now that's going to be a delay of game against Cook County, so they'll get another 5-yard penalty. And again, Cook County without their starting quarterback. He was injured in the section championship game, so he's not able to play. And when you have over 1,200 yards So Cook County will have it. First down and 15. Cook County in their white uniforms, blue helmets, and they have, looks like, maybe some black trim. Now the snap is a little high for Oberholzer. He's going to be taken down in the backfield, coming through and making the tackle That was James Circunak. The 6 foot, 165-pound junior comes right through, gets another tackle for a loss, and that will be a loss of about maybe 1 yard. So Oberholzer, on he goes to bed tonight. He's going to be seeing some forest green uniforms running at him all night long, and that's all he's seen. As Kitson County Central's defense has been fantastic. They're able to stop Stephen Argyle on a 4th and 1 on the, or 4th and goal at the 1. Now a false start going to be called on Cook County. The receiver took off too early. That'll be another 5-yard penalty against the Vikings. That'll be their 5th penalty of the game. Five penalties for 35 yards. And Kitson County Central, they'll be playing in the state semifinals if the score holds up here the rest of the way. Well, we know Mark Olsenowski and that gang, they'd be proud. The 94 Kitson Central team that won the state title. Now Oberholzer dropping back. He's looking to pass as a receiver along the far sideline, making the grab, diving down to the turf. And Oberholzer is able to find. And that was a 5-yard gain. And making the grab is Dwight Lakaska. So Lakaska makes the grab. That's a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 16. That, by the way, is the first completion of the game for Cook County. Out of the shotgun, Oberholzer. He drops back. He's looking, still looking. As a receiver, DeBoer out of the backfield. He's looking for some room. There is nothing there, and swarming him is 4 Kitson County Central tacklers. And he maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage for, looks like it's about a 5-yard gain on the play. So again, the penalty and then the loss, that comes back to haunt Cook County. And I would imagine they're probably going to go for it here. We'll see what they decide to do. Got a minute 47 and counting left in this first half. 42-0. Kitson County Central with the lead. Coming up at halftime, we'll go through the stats. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Just getting ready to start in Moorhead will be Fertile Beltrami and Cromwell Wright in the other North quarterfinal game. And we'll take a look at some scores from around the state and state high school football and maybe some volleyball as well. And now we have a timeout. Nope, it's going to be another delay of game. So another delay of game. That makes it 6 penalties for 40 yards for Cook County. That'll push them back 5 more with a minute 23 remaining in this first half. It's all Kitson County Central. Having no problems here in this one. Coach Whaling has been able to get some other players in here early in this first half, and they should be able to get everybody in. Now dropping back, Oberholzer for Cook County is looking. Fires a pass over to the far sideline. Overshoots the intended receiver. That'll be an incomplete pass, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So an incomplete pass. And Kitson County Central is going to have the ball with 62 seconds remaining. And I would assume there's not going to be much here. Maybe a knee or maybe just a run right up the middle. We'll see what Coach Whaling decides to do. The key now, if you're Kitson County Central, you want to stay healthy. And then you get to go indoors next week. Still a long ways to go, but now the handoff to Meary goes right up the middle. Now he cuts it back over to the far sideline, breaks a tackle. He is going to go all the way in for another touchdown. Wow, Meary breaking tackles left and right. That'll be a 33-yard run. So Muir with his second 33-yard run. This one is for a touchdown. And with 53 seconds remaining in this first half of play, Elijah Muir. Brewer on to kick the extra point. His leg, he's going to have to ice down the hip here as he has been kicking like crazy. That is his 7th extra point kick of the game. And it's all Kittson County Central leading 49-0 with 53 seconds remaining in the first half of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on KROX. Are you hungry? Stop by W's Diner in Lancaster where they serve up breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials you're sure to love. From hearty breakfast to home-style favorites, there's something for everyone, whether you dine in or take out. Come see why locals keep coming back for great food and friendly service. That's W's Diner, open Tuesday through Sundays. And congratulations to the Kittson County Central Bearcats football team and coaches on a successful season from everyone at W's Diner in Lancaster. Electricity from PCAM Electric guides into the world before sunrise. It powers the streetlights that send you home safely at night. It leads you through nearby neighborhoods and takes you to faraway cities. Electricity empowers you, and PCAM Electric works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Choose your destination. Be powerful. A message from your friends at PCAM Electric. Well, the kickoff for Kittson County Central going to be returned by Cook County all the way up to the 45. It looks like they're going to mark it there, maybe the 46, waiting for them to put it down. They get the Cook County ball in, and we'll call it the 46-yard line. Cook County will start 1st and 10 from their own 46. First down and 10. There's 50 seconds remaining for Cook County in this first half, looking to just get a first down is all they want to do at this point, I would assume. They haven't had one yet. Now dropping back to pass. Oberholzer, he is going to be hit, and he's brought down with a quarterback sack. Serkinek was the first to come through. Finishing him off is going to be Johnson. And that could be the last play of this first half. And that is going to be a loss of... back to the 36-yard line, so that will be about a 10-yard loss for Oberholzer. And that should about do it. Cook County in no hurry to get a snap off, as you would expect. Well, maybe they are going to try here. There's 10 seconds and counting. They hustle up to the line, and they might have one last chance here. 3 receivers split out to the near side, 1 to the far side. Oberholzer looking. He'll pass. It's going to be short. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play. It's all Kittson County Central. The Bearcats lead 49-0 at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back. They scored 5 in the first quarter. They scored 2 in the second quarter, and they lead 49-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at the first half stats and take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and more. That's all going to be coming up next here on KROX TV.
Kittson Memorial Healthcare Center's mission is to meet the area residents' healthcare needs. Their nursing home has an on-site physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Kittson Memorial Healthcare Center in Hallock accepts short and long-term stay residents, and home-based services are also available through the Kittson Memorial's Home Healthcare Agency. All of your healthcare needs in one location. Kittson Memorial Healthcare Center. Personalized professional care close to home. And congratulations to all the area teams in tournament action.
At Coda Bank in Kennedy, they believe in making their community a better place to work, live, and play. With local decision-making and friendly personal service, they're there to help you reach your financial goals, whether it's for your home, farm, or business. Coda Bank, neighbors helping neighbors, with the financial services you need right here at home. Coda Bank in Kennedy, locally owned, community strong. The hard work, teamwork, and dedication of the Kittson County Central Bearcats have made this community and area proud.
Looking to build, remodel, or upgrade your home? Come to Lancaster Lumber, your hometown building experts in Lancaster, Minnesota. They've got everything you need: lumber, roofing, siding, flooring, and windows. all in one place. Plus, their CAD drawing services help you bring your dream project to life before the first board is cut. Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or a weekend project, count on Lancaster Lumber for quality materials and friendly hometown service. Call 218-762-4495 or stop by Lancaster Lumber, building dreams since day one.
Northern Air Radiator Repair of Howlock is proud to be a sponsor of this tournament game. Northern Air Radiator Repair can take care of all your radiator and automotive air conditioning needs. Sandblasting and truck bodywork, from repair to replacement for just about any vehicle, large or small, give Travis a call today at 843-3484. They can handle any of your radiator and air conditioning needs. Your local Cub Cadet dealer, Northern Air Radiator Repair in Howlock, wishes the best of luck to the area teams in this tournament game.
Electricity from PCAM Electric guides into the world before sunrise. It powers the streetlights that send you home safely at night. It leads you through nearby neighborhoods and takes you to faraway cities. Electricity empowers you, and PCAM Electric works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Choose your destination. Be powerful. A message from your friends at PCAM Electric. Way to go, Bearcats. The state playoffs are here. The team at Podco and Lancaster wants to congratulate the players and coaches on an amazing year of hard work. While you finish the season strong, Podco is here for all your finishing needs. From precision laser cutting to durable powder coating to high-end custom finishes, Podco is proud to support the community. Call Podco for a quote on your next project at 218-762-3662. Podco, we put the finishing touch on quality products.
The Showstrand Agency in Howlock has been in business for over 40 years. Their agents have the knowledge and experience to help you better understand your coverage options, whether it's auto, home, business, farm, life insurance, and more. Their agents are licensed in Minnesota, North Dakota, and Arizona. They're there to work with you to make sure to protect all aspects of your home and business needs. Give them a call today, 218-843-3350, or stop by 442 South Atlantic Avenue in Howlock. Proud to be sponsors of this game, Showstrand Agency in Howlock.
When you need it, Welski Hardware in Lancaster has it. From tools and painting to plumbing, electrical, hunting supplies, and all your hardware essentials, count on your hometown Welski Hardware for friendly service and trusted advice. Whether you're tackling a weekend project or gearing up for the hunting season, Welski Hardware in Lancaster has what you need to get the job done right. Congratulations to the Kittson County Central Bearcats football team and coaches on your successful season, and best of luck at state. Are you hungry? Stop by W's Diner in Lancaster, where they serve up breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials you're sure to love. From hearty breakfast to home-style favorites, there's something for everyone, whether you dine in or take out. Come see why locals keep coming back for great food and friendly service. That's W's Diner, open Tuesday through Sundays. And congratulations to the Kittson County Central Bearcats football team and coaches on a successful season from everyone at W's Diner in Lancaster.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. UVB amazing, with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. UVB adventurous. UVB the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
As we take a look at the first half stats, let's take a look at the scoring. It was early and often for the Kittson County Central Bearcats. First play of the game, they get the ball at the 29-yard line, their own 29. The first handoff goes to Ashton Knudsen. He bounces it out to the right side. He goes 71 yards for a touchdown and just flew by everybody. The Brewer extra point kick was good. It was 7-0, 17 seconds into the game. After a 3-and-out, the offense got the ball back for the Bearcats, and it was after a 33-yard run by Elijah Muir. Ashton Knutson followed with a 22-yard run for a touchdown. So 2 touchdowns on 3 plays offensively for Kitson County Central. Brewer had the extra point kick. It was 14-0, 2 minutes and 23 seconds into the ball game. Then after another 3 and out, Kitson County Central, they get the ball at the 47-yard line of Cook County. Eli Peterson dumps a pass off to Kellen Johnson. He breaks a tackle, and he goes all the way in for a touchdown from 47 yards out. 3 touchdowns on 4 plays. Brewer had the extra point kick, and it was 21-0, less than 4 minutes into the game. After another 3 and out, Kitson County Central, they get the ball, and the first play, it's a handoff to Elijah Muir. He goes 53 yards for a touchdown, and there was 4 plays, or 4 touchdowns on 5 plays. The Brewer kick was good, and with 6:14 left in the first quarter, it was 28-0 Kitson County Central. And then after another 3 and out, Kitson County Central gets the ball back, and they have it at their own 25-yard line. And Peterson finds Serkenak in the end zone for a 25-yard score. And 3:47 left in the first quarter. It was 35-0 Kitson County Central. They ran 6 plays and had 5 touchdowns. That is something I haven't seen before, as Kitson County Central just too much here in this ball game. Then the officials put 8 minutes up on the clock for the second quarter instead of the regular 12. So the second quarter went by pretty quick, but Kitson County Central still able to add a couple more scores. 4:32 remaining in the second quarter. Eli Peterson went on a quarterback keeper for a 1-yard touchdown. Brewer had the extra point kick. It was 42-0. And then with 53 seconds left in the first half, a handoff to Elijah Muir. He goes 33 yards. Brewer had the extra point kick, and it's 49-0 the score here at the half. Taking a look at the stats, this tells you all you need to know. Kitson County Central, they already have 2 ball carriers for over 100 yards. Elijah Muir has 4 carries for 118. Ashton Knutson has 5 carries for 113. Eli Peterson has 3 carries for 33, and then Peterson has 2 for 3 yards. Passing-wise, Peterson's 2 for 2 for 72 yards, a touchdown pass to Johnson and a touchdown pass to Serkenak, 47 and 25 yards respectively. So passing yards, 72 for Kitson County Central. They have 267 yards rushing, 339 yards total offense in the first half for the Bearcats. That's impressive, but here's something that's even more impressive. Defensively, Cook County, Talon DeBoer had 4 carries for 8 yards, and then Oberholzer, the quarterback, he had 7 carries for a loss of 20. 3 quarterback sacks, and one of them was a loss of 10. And so rushing, a loss of 12 yards on 11 carries for Cook County in that first half. They were 2 of 7 passing for 10 yards, 2 5-yard receptions. So 10 yards passing, a loss of 12 rushing, a loss of 2 yards in the first half total for Cook County, and again, a gain for Kitson County Central of 339 yards. It's all Kitson County Central. They lead big here at the half. It's 49-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back and take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Update you on what's happening across 9-man football. 2 games are at halftime, and 2 are underway as well. We'll tell you all about that. That's going to be coming up right after this here on KROX.
Since 1935, Brink Lawyers have been providing trusted legal services to the community and the Red River Valley area. With offices in Hallock and Argyle, they are there to help with a full range of legal needs. Whether you call them at 800-962-6281, stop by one of their offices, or fill out their quick online form, they're ready to listen to your questions and concerns. Let their experienced attorneys review your case and guide you through your legal situation with care and confidence. Brink Lawyers of Hallock and Argyle, serving you since 1935 and proud to be sponsors of this game.
At American Federal Bank in Hallock, their services go far beyond checking and savings accounts. Their experienced bankers are there to help with risk management, retirement plans, acquisitions, loans, and more. Providing trusted advice and personalized solutions for your financial goals. Stop in and talk with one of your local banking team members today. Congratulations to the Kitson County Central Bearcats team and coaches on an outstanding year from everyone at American Federal Bank in Hallock, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Everyone at C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram in Hallock would like to wish all area teams best of luck. They're family-owned and neighbor-driven. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram is fully aware of the hard work and dedication required of area athletes to achieve success. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram is a proud supporter of local high school sports in the area. Good luck to all the area teams from C&M Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Hallock, Minnesota, your family-owned dealership.
Ag Country Farm Credit Services is proud to support area high school athletics. Whether you need an operating or ag real estate loan, equipment financing, or capital for expansion, Ag Country Farm Credit Services can provide you with a customized agricultural loan to fit your needs. We offer competitive pricing, agricultural expertise, and the fast, easy access your operation requires. Good luck to the teams, coaches, and fans from Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
H&S Manufacturing carries farmer-designed H&S sugar beet carts that'll speed up your loading time and eliminate trucks in the field, especially during muddy harvest conditions. H&S sugar beet carts are available in a 24, 30, 35, and 44-ton cart model size with the scrub boom in numerous optional configurations. H&S also makes subsoil rippers available in 5 to 9 row shanks. They also manufacture ridgers and de-ridgers. For more information, call H&S Manufacturing 218-478-2229 or go to beetcarts.com.
For trusted hometown service, count on East Valley Meat Processing in Lancaster. A family-run custom slaughter and locker plant, East Valley Meat Processing proudly handles back-to-farm beef and pork with care, quality, and experience you can taste. From custom cutting to wrapping, your meat is processed the way you want it, clean, professional, and done right. For all your meat processing needs, call East Valley Meat Processing in Lancaster. Family-owned, community-trusted, and proud to be sponsors of this Kitson County Central Bearcats game.
Johnson Oil Company in Hallock provides wholesale and retail sales and distribution of petroleum products, including gasoline, diesel fuel, and lubricants. Johnson Oil Company also owns and operates a Cenex brand convenience store, an unmanned Clark branded fueling site, a touchless car wash, coin-operated laundromat, full-service car and truck repair shop, and a small engine sales and service center. For all your lubricant and fuel needs, call 1-800-642-0244. Johnson Oil Company, serving Hallock and the surrounding area, and proud to co-sponsor this game.
When you're craving delicious meals and generous portions served with a smile, head to Kennedy Cafe. You'll love their friendly service, great prices, and daily specials to keep you coming back for more. Open 7 days a week for breakfast and lunch, and don't miss their famous Friday fish fry from 4 to 7. That's Kennedy Cafe, where good food and good friends come together every day. Kennedy Cafe, hometown cooking done right. Congratulations to the Kitson County Central Bearcats players and coaches on an amazing season. For over 140 years, the Kitson County Enterprise has been your trusted news source. Get complete recaps and photos of all your Kitson County Central Bearcats sporting events, plus coverage of county board meetings, Hallock, Lancaster, and Kennedy City Council meetings, and Kitson Central and Lancaster School Board meetings. Enjoy great feature stories and so much more, all in your hometown paper. The Enterprise is also your local print shop. Whatever you need, they can get it printed for you. Call 218-843-2868. And congratulations to the Bearcats players and coaches on an amazing season. Welcome back to Grand Rapids as the Kitson County Central Bearcats lead by a score of 49-0 at halftime, and we were just told that they're going to go 2 8-minute quarters here the rest of the way. And let's take a look at the scores. Fruita Beltrami, they take an early lead over Cromwell Wright by a score of 8-0. That's halfway through the first quarter of that one. The other score that's at halftime, Hillcrest Lutheran Academy and Mabel Canton playing to a 16-16 tie at halftime. And Hillsbeaver Creek, halfway through the first quarter, having no problems. They lead Red Rock Central 16-0. And there's no Class A games, and that's really about it. There's a couple of Class the Orono leading Fergus Falls 14-7 at halftime in 4A. The host here, Grand Rapids, they are playing in Brainerd, taking on Benilde St. Margaret's, and they are off to a great start. They lead 21-0 over Benilde St. Margaret's. 4 minutes left in the first quarter of that one. Taking a look at some volleyball scores, the Holly Nuggets, the number 1 ranked team in the state, they had no problems in their first round as they beat New London Spicer 3-0, 25-18, 25-18, 25-15. Albany, the number 2 seeded team, they barely get by Howard Lake Waverly Winstead 3-2, winning the 5th set 15-9. Chatfield also 3-1 winners over Esco. And New Life Academy beat Southwest Christian 3-2. In Class A, Belgrade Bruton Rosa beat Cleveland 3-1. Mare Lutheran leads Northwoods 1-0. And in the second set, they're leading 16-13. And Ada Borup West and Fillmore Central, they're getting ready to play there. So there's a couple courts that look like, the one court, both of them running a little late there. But no surprise with a lot of 5-setters in that first round. That's a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update again, and on KROX Radio. It is in other 9-man football. It's the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. They lead Cromwell Wright 8-0 halfway through the first quarter. That's at Moorhead High. So we're about ready to get the second half underway again. We'll go with the 8-minute quarter again, and that's how we'll end the game. And unless Cook County is able to get some scores here in the second half, we'll have running time going into the fourth quarter as well. And we're ready for Kittson County Central to kick off here. And we'll have 8 minutes on the clock. And we are off with the second half of play. The kick is going to be taken by Cook County at about the 20-yard line. And looking for some room along the way is DeBoer, but he's going to be taken down right away at about the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cook County Vikings. Again, 49-0. 5 scores for Kittson County Central in the first quarter. They had 2 more in the second, and we start the third quarter with 8 minutes on the clock. So the second half should go pretty quick as well. So Cook County will start it at their own 24-yard line. And 7:54 remaining in this third quarter. And now it's going to be a keeper on the right side looking for some room and getting maybe close to the first down of the game. Will be Oberholzer, and where are they going to mark it? That looks like that is going to be, well, they're going to look at, eye it down. Just give it to him. No. They're going to say second down, so that'll be a 9-yard run for Oberholzer, so he now has a loss of 11 in the game. But the first play, a 9-yard run, that ties the biggest play of the game for Cook County. Now Oberholzer out of the shotgun. He has one back to his left, one receiver split out to each side. Oberholzer, a high snap. He runs out to the far side. Now he spins, and he's going to be hit. He's going to be driven back on a nice duo tackle there. And in on the tackle for the Bearcats was Aiden Weiss, one of them, the freshman. That'll be a gain of 3 yards for Oberholzer, so he has 12 yards. 6:47 and counting left in this third quarter. Again, just playing 8-minute quarters in the second, third, and fourth. Out of the shotgun, Oberholzer. He has 3 receivers bunched up to the near side, 1 to the far side. And Oberholzer, he's going to fake the pass. He runs right up the middle. He's going to be hit, and another gang tackle for Kitson County Central. Just moving forward, the ball pops loose, but they're going to say Oberholzer was down, and that'll be a gain of another handful of yards for Oberholzer. That'll be up to the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play. So he has 19 yards in 3 carries. He had a loss of 20 and 7 carries in the first half. That'll be 3rd and 3 for Cook County, trying to get their second first down of the game. Now the handoff. Well, no, Oberholzer's going to keep it. He tries to leap over a tackler. He's going to be taken down. They're going to give him a gain of 4 on the play. Peterson in on the tackle. Carson, one of them in on the tackle. So it's Oberholzer. He's doing everything here. He has had all 4 plays, and he has a pair of first downs. And able to go to the bench here. Getting some other guys in is Kitson County Central. On the artificial turf. All quarterfinal games in the state have to be played on artificial turf. Underneath center is Oberholzer. And Oberholzer will hand it off, running right up off the left side, looking for some room. That's going to be Devin Rude, the junior running back. And that'll be a gain of about 6, maybe 7 more yards. See where they mark it. They're so we'll call that the 40, just inside the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 7 more yards. This time for Rude, his first carry of the game. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for Cook County. They're going left to right in this third quarter. Now the handoff again to Rude. He breaks some tackles. He falls forward. The ball pops loose. It looked like he was down. The officials not signaling anything. And Kitson County Central is going to get the ball. Well, that'll be a gain of 3, 13, 18, 19. That's about a 20-yard gain for Rude, but then he fumbles. It looked like he might have been down, but there is no replay here in the quarterfinals. So it'll be first down and 10. That's also, too, if, just these are high school kids. If you're the officials, you just say, he was down, even if he might not have been. Just let him have a chance here. But what do I know? I'm just a radio announcer. On the near side, handoff goes left side for Kitson County Central, and getting the handoff, first carry of the game for the Bearcats, third carry. That's Carson Peterson. So Carson getting his 3rd carry. So they started at their own 30. A 3-yard gain for Peterson. He now has 6 yards on 3 carries. Underneath center, and coming right through, the ball is loose, and who's going to get it? Rude came right through, and Cook County, well, I guess that's the football karma gods there. Cook County gets the ball right back. It was a fumble. Levi Nardine comes in, the sophomore quarterback, and nobody blocked for him. The poor kid, he drops back. He's going to hand it off, and he is hit from behind. He had no clue that was coming as Brewer comes, or not Brewer, that was Rude. He came right through. and then that is a fumble, and Cook County gets the ball right back. So we've had back-to-back, a couple fumbles here with 3:22 remaining in this third quarter. At the KCC 25-yard line, Oberholzer looking for some room along the far sideline, dives inside the 10, down to about the 5. There is, looks like a couple flags. That could be in the holding area, and that is going to be holding. So a holding call. That's going to push him back 10 yards. That'll be the 7th penalty for 50 yards for Cook County. Keep you up to date on some other scores in high school football state quarterfinal action. Fertile Beltrami, they're leading Cromwell Wright 24-8. Kitson County Central, as you're listening to here, leading 49-0, 3:15 left in the third quarter. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy in a good one with Mabel Canton. They lead 24-16 early in the third quarter. And Hills Beaver Creek late in the first quarter, leading Red Rock Central 16-0. Now Oberholzer, he's going to fire a pass over to the near sideline. He finds a receiver. That's going to be caught up to the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 yards on the passing play. So the pass is complete. So second down and 15 for Cook County. Well, maybe second and 14, dropping back. Oberholzer, he's looking. He is going to be hit. He breaks a tackle and then cuts it up the middle. He lowers his shoulder. He runs into a couple Bearcat players before he's taken down just inside the 25, down to about the 24. We'll call that a 6-yard gain for Oberholzer. He now has 9 yards on 12 carries. So it'll be third down and 9. And now out of the shotgun is Cook County. Handoff right up the middle to Rood. He is going to be stopped shy of the first down, but they're in 4-down territory. So Rood will get a carry of, I'll call that about 6, maybe 7 on the play. And we'll call that 6 for Rood. He now has 33 yards on 3 carries. It'll be 4th down and 3 for Cook County. They'd like to punch one in here, obviously, with 44 seconds and counting left in this third quarter. Kitson County Central, they want to keep this shutout going. Oberholzer onto the shotgun. One receiver split out to each side, one back in the backfield. Oberholzer, he's going to tuck it in. He has, he's close to the first down. It looked like, are they going to give him some forward progress? It looks like they might, and that is going to be a first down. So Oberholzer, a 4-yard gain. He now has 13 yards on 13 carries. He had a loss of 20 in the first half. So that'll be a first down for Cook County. That's their third of the quarter, and we're down to 17 seconds left, and it looks like that could be it on before the third quarter, and it is. That's going to be the end of the third quarter of play on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Scoreboard update, we have 49-0. Kitson County Central with the lead. We'll have an 8-minute running time fourth quarter with Kitson County Central leading big and just 8 minutes away from advancing to the state semifinals. And that'll be next Thursday, by the way. But we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on KROX. For over 140 years, the Kitson County Enterprise has been your trusted news source. Get complete recaps and photos of all your Kitson County Central Bearcat sporting events, plus coverage of county board meetings
Hallock, Lancaster, and Kennedy City Council meetings, and Kitson Central and Lancaster School Board meetings. Enjoy great feature stories and so much more, all in your hometown paper. The Enterprise is also your local print shop. Whatever you need, they can get it printed for you. Call 218-843-2868. And congratulations to the Bearcats players and coaches on an amazing season.
Well, as we get ready for the fourth quarter, again, we'll have an 8-minute running time fourth quarter. Quick scoreboard update in Class 6A. There's one state playoff game going. Again, the big schools, they just have everybody in. All 32 teams gets into the state tournament. Moorhead, they knocked off, they've had 2 upsets. They're looking to do it again. They're at Spring Lake Park High School, and right now they lead Centennial 14-7. So the Spuds trying to beat all the Twin Cities schools. They've had to go down to the Twin Cities 3 weeks in a row for their state playoffs. Ferta Beltrami, they lead Cromwell Wright late in the first quarter, 24-8. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy leading Mabel Canton 24-16. 10 minutes left in the third quarter, and Hills Beaver Creek, the number 1 ranked team in the state, the only team ahead of Kitson County Central, leads Red Rock Central 16-0. Now a handoff goes over to the right side, and it's going to be Rude again. He looks like a prototypical fullback, big, strong kid, and he'll get a gain of, we'll give him 2 yards on the play. So 13-33, that's 35 yards on 4 carries now for Rude as Cook County keeps this drive going, trying to punch one in for the first time in the game. Oberholzer underneath center. He has 1 receiver split out to each side, 1 back in the backfield. Handoff goes to Rude. He goes right up off the right side, coming up and making the tackle. Good ankle tackle there for the Bearcats. Mason Ogorick, the 5'9", 145-pound freshman, gets the tackle. All the way down to the, looks to be about the 8-yard line maybe. That'll be a 3-yard gain. So Cook County looking to punch one in for the first time in the game. They did not have a first down until the third quarter. 6:42 remaining. Kitson County Central trying to get everybody in here in this ball game. Oberholzer underneath center, hands it off to Rude, right up the middle, and getting buckled up is Rude, coming in and making a tackle around the ankles. That was Carson Peterson. Then there was another Bearcat that finished him off up top. That'll be a gain of about 4 more yards. That'll be 4th down and 2. Well, that was a gain of 2, excuse me. So 40 yards. Now it'll be 4th down and 2. They can get the first down. Out of the shotgun, Oberholzer. He's just going to go right up the middle. He's going. He's still going. He fumbles the ball. It's in the end zone. It looks like Kitson County Central recovers. Oh, man. So the Bearcats recover the fumble in the end zone. And Kitson County Central, the sidelines, they were leaping up and down. They were excited to keep that shutout going. So the fumble in the end zone. And the defense for Kitson County Central keeps that shutout going. Boy, that's a tough one for Cook County. They were just looking to be able to knock one in here. There was no scoring in the third quarter. And right now in the fourth quarter, 8-minute running time. Kitson County Central will have the ball. Again, they're getting everybody in here. Handoff goes right side. There's not much room there. Yeah, the starter's still in for Cook County. And the handoff to Peterson. Did he get a yard? It looks like no gain on the play as the ball is at the 20. So no gain. So the Bearcats underneath center. They have two backs in the backfield. And the handoff goes left side, looking for some room and getting swarmed under after a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. That's going to be Peterson once again. So we'll give him a gain of 5 on the play. He has 11 yards on 5 carries. More importantly for Kitson County Central, they're down to 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. That's 4 minutes away from advancing to U.S. Bank Stadium next Thursday. Against who? Well, we're not sure. Depends. They're going to play against the low seed from the south. Now the handoff right side, and getting hit right away was Peterson, and then he's pushed back after he looked to get a little bit of room back, but that's going to be a loss. Cook County, they're blitzing every time now because, well, they know Kitson County Central's not going to pass. So it'll be 4th down, and that's a loss of about 4 on the play for Peterson. And they'll have to punt. First punt for Kitson County Central. And the punt, a nice high spiraling kick. That's going to hit at the 40, going to be picked up at the 36. A fair catch was called. So 21, that will be 29 plus 14. That is a 43-yard punt for Kitson County Central. They can do no wrong here in this game. They have come out, they have been ready, and they have been impressive. Kitson County Central. So right now, if we look at it, just the way the scores are going, it is Hillcrest Lutheran Academy leading Mabel Canton 24-16, and Hills Beaver Creek leading 16-0. So it looks like if Kitson County Central was to win, they would be taking on Hillcrest Lutheran Academy or Mabel Canton. And now the handoff goes far sideline. And Rude is going to get a gain at the 36 all the way up to the 48. That'll be a 12-yard gain for Rude, and that is a first down. I'll give credit to Rude. He's been running hard here. He has 52 yards on 7 carries. Underneath center, Oberholzer. He's going to pitch it out over to Rude. Rude is going to be tripped up. Now he's met. The ball pops loose, and jumping on top of it is Kitson County Central. Wow. The second and third stringers for Kitson County Central have forced another fumble, and they recover it. So Rude, after a gain of about maybe 3-4 yards, and it's 56 yards, but Rude fumbles. And it looks like Kitson County Central, with 54 seconds remaining in the game, will have a chance to run this clock out and advance on to the state semifinals Thursday at U.S. Bank Stadium. Underneath center. And it's going to be another pitch. It's going to be out to the outside. Peterson looking for some room, and he is pushed out of bounds right around the first down marker. And Peterson, where are they going to mark it? All the way, boy, it looked like he didn't get pushed out of bounds where we thought, because they're still moving forward all the way up to the 38. So that's going to be a 13-yard carry for Peterson. And that should about do it here. Well, the Bearcats are going to run a play. Peterson over on the near sideline makes a nice move. Gets up to the 30-yard line where he's taken down there. That'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to be the ball game as the Kitson County Central Bearcats beat Cook County 49-0 in this state quarterfinal game. We'll take a break. We'll be back and take a look at the game stats. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. the Kitson County Central Bearcats advancing to the state semifinals at U.S. Bank Stadium next Thursday. And it looks like it'll be either against Mabel Canton or Fergus Falls Hillcrest Academy. Whoever wins there, that's who they'll play on Thursday. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the post-game show. That's going to be coming up right after this on KROX.
H&S Manufacturing carries farmer-designed H&S sugar beet carts that'll speed up your loading time and eliminate trucks in the field, especially during muddy harvest conditions. H&S sugar beet carts are available in a 24, 30, 35, and 44-ton cart model size with the scrub boom in numerous optional configurations. H&S also makes subsoil rippers available in 5 to 9 row shanks. They also manufacture ridgers and de-ridgers. For more information, call H&S Manufacturing 218-478-2229 or go to beetcarts.com.
For trusted hometown service, count on East Valley Meat Processing in Lancaster. A family-run custom slaughter and locker plant, East Valley Meat Processing proudly handles back-to-farm beef and pork with care, quality, and experience you can taste. From custom cutting to wrapping, your meat is processed the way you want it, clean, professional, and done right. For all your meat processing needs, call East Valley Meat Processing in Lancaster. Family-owned, community-trusted, and proud to be sponsors of this Kitson County Central Bearcats game.
Johnson Oil Company in Howlock provides wholesale and retail sales and distribution of petroleum products, including gasoline, diesel fuel, and lubricants. Johnson Oil Company also owns and operates a Cenex brand convenience store, an unmanned Clark branded fueling site, a touchless car wash, coin-operated laundromat, full-service car and truck repair shop, and a small engine sales and service center. For all your lubricant and fuel needs, call 1-800-642-0244. Johnson Oil Company, serving Howlock and the surrounding area, and proud to co-sponsor this game.
When you're craving delicious meals and generous portions served with a smile, head to Kennedy Cafe. You'll love their friendly service, great prices, and daily specials to keep you coming back for more. Open 7 days a week for breakfast and lunch, and don't miss their famous Friday fish fry from 4 to 7. That's Kennedy Cafe, where good food and good friends come together every day. Kennedy Cafe, hometown cooking done right. Congratulations to the Kitson County Central Bearcats players and coaches on an amazing season. For over 140 years, the Kitson County Enterprise has been your trusted news source. Get complete recaps and photos of all your Kitson County Central Bearcats sporting events, plus coverage of county board meetings, Howlock, Lancaster, and Kennedy City Council meetings, and Kitson Central and Lancaster School Board meetings. Enjoy great feature stories and so much more, all in your hometown paper. The Enterprise is also your local print shop. Whatever you need, they can get it printed for you. Call 218-843-2868. And congratulations to the Bearcats players and coaches on an amazing season.
Kitson Memorial Healthcare Center's mission is to meet the area residents' healthcare needs. Their nursing home has an on-site physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Kitson Memorial Healthcare Center in Howlock accepts short and long-term stay residents, and home-based services are also available through the Kitson Memorial's Home Healthcare Agency. All of your healthcare needs in one location. Kitson Memorial Healthcare Center. Personalized professional care close to home. And congratulations to all the area teams in tournament action.
At Coda Bank in Kennedy, they believe in making their community a better place to work, live, and play. With local decision-making and friendly personal service, they're there to help you reach your financial goals, whether it's for your home, farm, or business. Coda Bank, neighbors helping neighbors, with the financial services you need right here at home. Coda Bank in Kennedy, locally owned, community strong. The hard work, teamwork, and dedication of the Kitson County Central Bearcats have made this community and area proud.
Looking to build, remodel, or upgrade your home? Come to Lancaster Lumber, your hometown building experts in Lancaster, Minnesota. They've got everything you need: lumber, roofing, siding, flooring, and windows, all in one place. Plus, their CAD drawing services help you bring your dream project to life before the first board is cut. Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or a weekend project, count on Lancaster Lumber for quality materials and friendly hometown service. Call 218-762-4495 or stop by Lancaster Lumber, building dreams since day one.
Northern Air Radiator Repair of Howlock is proud to be a sponsor of this tournament game. Northern Air Radiator Repair can take care of all your radiator and automotive air conditioning needs. Sandblasting and truck bodywork, from repair to replacement for just about any vehicle, large or small. Give Travis a call today at 843-3484. They can handle any of your radiator and air conditioning needs. Your local Cub Cadet dealer, Northern Air Radiator Repair in Howlock, wishes the best of luck to the area teams in this tournament game.
Electricity from PCAM Electric guides into the world before sunrise. It powers the streetlights that send you home safely at night. It leads you through nearby neighborhoods and takes you to faraway cities. Electricity empowers you, and PCAM Electric works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Choose your destination. Be powerful. A message from your friends at PCAM Electric. Sorry about that. We were able to track down Coach Whalen. I think we're going to have him coming up here in just a few moments. So stay tuned and be listening for that. Let's take a look at the stats. First of all, we can tell you there was no scoring in the second half. 49-0 was the score at halftime. But for Cook County, they had Talon DeBoer. He had 4 carries for 8 yards. Oberholzer, the quarterback, had 13 carries for 13 yards. Devin Root had 8 carries for 56 yards. 15 yards, it was 92 yards rushing for Cook County, and they had 15 yards passing. They were 3 of 8 passing. Just want to make sure that's right. 3 of 8. Yep, 3 of 8 passing for 15 yards. So 15 yards passing, 77 yards rushing, 92 yards total offense for Cook County. For Kitson County Central, they had 339 yards total offense in the first half. They had 367 yards in the game, and they had 295 yards rushing, 72 yards passing, and both of those, all 2 completions for 72 yards were in the first half. And offensively, Ashton Knutson had 5 carries for 113 yards. Then it was Elijah Muir. He had 4 carries for 118. Eli Peterson had 3 for 33, and Peterson had 8 for 28. Again, 295 yards rushing, 72 yards passing, 367 yards total offense for the Bearcats. And Coach Whaling is up in the press box now. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win, and you really couldn't have started the game out any better. You have the ball, first play of the game, you get a 71-yard touchdown, and just like you drew it up, right?
Yeah, exactly. I told the quarterback after the run, said you wouldn't believe it, but I had a dream that was going to happen last night, so we'll take it.
And so the dream comes true there, and like I said, you couldn't really start any better way. But then you just kept going and kept going, and you had your first 6 plays? You had 5 touchdowns, and that is something else.
Is that what it was? Yeah, well, yeah, again, we'll take it any way we can get it. One of the goals for these guys was to get a chance to play for a section championship, and they earn that, and then they get to state, and their next goal is to get into the bank, so that's where we're going.
You are, and with you left no doubt, that's for sure. Your second play of the game, or third play of the game, excuse me, Ashton goes in from 22 yards out after Amir was able to set it up with a big run, and so I think your first three plays you had 140 yards total offense, and just the line was creating some big holes, and you're able to use your speed.
Yeah, wow, that's cool.
And as far as the line, what obviously you can't, even though you have the dream, you can't expect to score that many times right away. But how do you attack each play then after that?
Yeah, it's like one thing sets up the other, so you're trying to kind of mix and match things and take advantage of what the defense is doing. So you're kind of trying to go back to the script. Okay, this is supposed to set up that, but they went. So every play is designed to go, but that's not really how reality works. So so we went.
Yeah, they just kept going, and that's what you like to see. But then your next series, you have another, and we should talk about the defense. You had 3 and outs right away on your first, was it 4 or 5 defensive series, and so you're able to set up your offense. So you have a 3 and out. You get the ball at your at the 47-yard line, and then Eli Peterson next play. You have a 47-yard pass to Johnson for a touchdown, and again, you're able to just maybe break one tackle and then just use your speed and cruise into the end zone.
Yeah, and that's a play we've been running. That was after the game here. That was a play we've been running since the summer. And it's kind of cool when that stuff happens because you're trying to preach in the summer like this is going to matter, and these angle steps you're taking is could be the difference between a game and a state game, and that's kind of what it ended up being with a play like that. That's from literally June. So
yeah. Then on your next series, after another 3 and out, on the next play, you have a 53-yard run for Elijah, and again he used his speed, and he was able to, I think, break one tackle if I remember right, and then he just took off and looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
He's fun to watch when he gets in the open field, but he's so small, he gets lost in there, and then sometimes you end up with those situations where a defender's coming up and they don't quite see him until the last minute, and then he's got that little wiggle, and that was exactly the play. I had a perfect angle at it. It was pretty fun to watch.
That it was, and then you wrap it up in with your 5th touchdown of the first quarter after another 3 and out, and Peterson was able to find Serkinak and for a 25-yard strike, and again, just seemed, you're 2 for 2 with 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
Yeah, and it's not a repeat, I guess, but that's one from the summer too. And James has come along all year, and in the summertime we're trying to figure out who's going to be playing in what spot and whatever. And James started to kind of come along. Hey, maybe this guy maybe he can be our other end, and he's stepped up big all year with that kind of action where it's away from the play and almost like the unexpected guy that leaks out. So real happy for him to get a touchdown here in this game. You score 5 touchdowns. You take a 35-0 lead at the end of the first quarter, and obviously you had to be pretty pleased with how your team played, both offensively and defensively. Yeah, definitely. Then it starts to get into, now what do you do? Just you're trying to manage it in a way, and then it starts to turn into, we got to get some of these other guys some playing time. There's a great opportunity here. We're playing on a turf field. It's a state playoff game. You got sophomores and freshmen that have been scrapping all year, and what an opportunity. And as soon as we started kind of going that angle, you could just see the lights get a little bit brighter in their eyes and stuff. So it was, and then at halftime we talked it out. This is what we're going to try to do, and this is your opportunity. And they really, really happy for those JV guys. They've been it's been, I think, 6 weeks or something since their last JV game. So they've been getting beat up. So to be able to get back and play and then jump right back into it, and their offense and their defense, and they had a couple of huge stops down at the goal line there and punch out the ball, and very exciting for those guys.
I thought maybe the highlight for me tonight, obviously outside of the touchdowns, but I think even better was when you were able to punch that ball out at the goal line and watching the sidelines and the starters celebrate like they had just won the state champion. I mean, they were excited for those guys out there to be able to come up with that big stop and keep the shutout.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, those JV people, they're our scouties, and they take a lot of brunt of it in practice. So for them to get the opportunity, it's great. And what's really amazing is that's kind of what happens in practice too. When you got, it gets to be a grind, and you're trying to make stuff exciting or whatever. And they show up for each other all the time. So that's no surprise that those varsity guys are jacked.
Well, and the other thing, too, is these guys get a chance, and like you said, it's been 6 weeks since their last JV game, so they're coming out, and they're just as important because they're the ones, as you said, the scout team, they're pushing your starters, and they're just as important as the starters.
Yeah, in a way, you're almost debating at that point, should we just run Cook County's offense, because that's what they've been running for the last week, rather than ours, because they haven't run our offense for so long. So, but no, they did well, and actually guys piecing into different spots and feeling it out. So
I don't know what else to say, but besides, what a game.
Yeah, what a game. Happy for our players and our communities, and get another chance to show up, and hopefully we can patch something together over the next week and put a show on and perform.
Yeah, you get another week, and looks like you're going to take on Hillcrest Academy, you'll take on Hillcrest Academy or Mabel Canton. Right now, Hillcrest Academy was leading by a couple touchdowns, but I'm not going to ask you a whole lot what you know, because obviously you haven't been worried about them, but the key now is it seemed like you got through healthy. For the most part, as healthy as you can, but you get a chance to go to U.S. Bank Stadium, which I can only imagine as a high school football player, it doesn't get much better than that.
What are you talking about? How about a high school football coach? We're excited. So.
Well, you should be. Coach, congratulations on a great all-around game and a fantastic job, and hopefully it'll be a great week of practice. Looks like the weather shouldn't be too bad starting next week anyway, and but best of luck, and we'll see you down in the Twin Cities. Yep.
I appreciate the coverage, and really appreciate all of our people that took the long drive here from Kitson County, and hope we made you proud.
Well, I know you did that. That's no doubt. I could hear the crowd. But let's talk about that crowd because they made the drive on a Thursday night, but it was a huge crowd, and they were fired up at the beginning.
Yeah, and it's Kitson County Central. We have a pile of towns in our county, and little towns and 2 schools, and so all the communities coming together, and football is important to them. So. And we want to represent what's on the front of our jersey in that KCC, so we're happy.
Well, I know there's a lot of people just not only in KCC but also throughout Northwest Minnesota that are excited for you, and you've definitely done Northwest Minnesota proud with this outing, and we'll, again, best of luck next Thursday against either Fergus Falls Hillcrest or Mabel Canton.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Coach Whaling. We thank him for talking with us here in the post-game show. And congratulations, Coach. It was a heck of a game by the Bearcats, and they get another week of practice as they'll get ready to take on either Fergus Falls Hillcrest Academy or Mabel Canton. And let's tell you how that game is shaping up right now. We pull up the score, and it looks like it's going to be Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. They lead Mabel Canton 40-24. There's 8 minutes left in that game. Number 1 ranked Hills Beaver Creek. They're leading Red Rock Central 24-0, almost to halftime there. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any upsets in the 9-player quarterfinals. Fertile Beltrami on KROX radio right now. It's the end of the first quarter. Fertile Beltrami leads 24-8, and that one that's being played at Moorhead High. No Class 1A games are being played today. They'll be played tomorrow and Saturday. Then in AA, it's Eden Valley Watkins. They lead Moose Lake Willow River 22-0, almost to halftime. Late in the game, a good one in Goodhue and Waterville, Elysian, Morristown. That's tied at 22 apiece. 6 minutes left in the game there. And no games in 3A. In Class 4A, all 4 games are being played, and it looks like Orono is going to beat Fergus Falls. They lead 28-14. Grand Rapids, the host school here for this one, they're on the road at Brainerd in the 4A quarterfinals, and they lead 41-0 over Benilde St. Margaret's. So it looks like they might have another running time game. So Grand Rapids rocking and rolling there. And then no games in 5A and 6A. There's one game in Moorhead. They're looking to pull off their third straight upset, if you want to call it that, in the big school state tournament. Moorhead leads Centennial 20-14. That's late in the first half of that one down in Spring Lake Park. And in volleyball, congratulations to the Holly Nuggets in AA, the 8AA representative. They are ranked number 1 in the state, the defending state champs. They beat New London Spicer 3-0. New Life Academy beat Southwest Minnesota Christian 3-2. Albany beat Howard Lake Waverly Winstead 3-2. And Chatfield beat Esco 3-1. And in Class A, Belgrade Bruton El Rosa beat Cleveland 3-1. It was Mare Lutheran beating Northwoods 3-0. Nevis and Russell Tyler Ruthin. We don't have an update on that one yet, and it looks like it's a good one. Ada Borup West leading Fillmore Central 18-16 in the first set of that one. That should about do it. We'll have the story, stats, scores, pictures. If you missed Coach Whaling's post-game interview, we'll have that posted on our website as well, all at KROXAM.com, and click on sports. We have the scoring already up, and we'll work on the story here a little later this evening, so be looking for that. Again, we can tell you the Kittson County Central Bearcats will be playing next Thursday at U.S. Bank Stadium at 4 p.m. That will be against it looks like Fergus Falls Hillcrest Academy is going to be their opponent at 4 p.m. as they lead 40-24 over Mabel Canton. And then in the other game right now, it looks like Fertile Beltrami, they lead Cromwell Wright 24-8. And Hillsbeaver Creek, they are leading Red Rock Central 24-0. So if the scores hold up, it'll be Kittson County Central taking on Hillcrest Lutheran Academy at 4 p.m. And then Hillsbeaver Creek would take on Fertile Beltrami in a rematch of the state championship last year in the semifinals. That would be at 1 o'clock and would have both of those games on KROX Radio. So be listening for that. That should about do it here from Grand Rapids. We thank Grand Rapids once again. This time we didn't have a snowstorm. I think 2 of the last 4 years we've had some heavy snow, and that caused some issues, but the games went on. But beautiful night here, and a great complex that they have here in Grand Rapids. Again, the final score, it was the Kittson County Central Bearcats. They put up 49 points in the first half. They had a 35-0 lead at the end of the first quarter, and they cruised the rest of the way to beat Cook County 49-0. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors. Without our sponsors, this game and broadcast would not be possible. So the best way to thank the sponsors is to patronize those businesses, or at the very least, tell them thank you for being a sponsor of exciting Kittson County Central Bearcat football. We'll be down at U.S. Bank Stadium. Looks like we are going to have 2 games, one at 1 and one at 4, next Thursday. And Gabe Bishop, myself, Blake Fee will be down there covering those 2 games if the scores hold up. Of course, there's a lot of time. In high school sports, you never know, but looks like Fertile Beltrami is going to be heading down as well. So thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody. That was Kittson County Central Bearcat football in the state tournament right here on KROX. It was brought to you in part by PKM Electric Cooperative of Warren, the Kittson County Enterprise, Kittson Healthcare, Coda Bank of Kennedy, Lancaster Lumber Company, Johnson Oil Company, Welski Hardware, Showstrand Agency, American Federal Bank of Hallock, Brink Lawyers, H&S Manufacturing, East Valley Meat Processing, Northern Air Radiator and Body Shop, Podco LLC, C&M Ford, W's Diner, Egg Country of Hallock, Riverview Health, and Kennedy Cafe, all bringing you Kittson County Central Bearcat football in the state tournament right here on KROX. Don't forget to check out the story, stats, scores, pictures, and more on our website, KROXAM.com, and click on sports. And thanks for listening.